I wanted to create a representation for Mass General of Rosie the Riveter piece. And the painting itself has kind of an urban street feel, and a lot of the paint is dripping. And what I did was I had asked the hospital to send me photos of everyone who worked here during COVID and working now. And I took all these residents, surgical residents here, and I cut them out and collaged them into the background, and created this piece. In order to maintain the clarity of them in the background, I painted it very translucent so you can see them.
I met Tony probably close to 30 years ago, and it was through my brother who met him at a Grateful Dead concert. Tony was sketching in the audience and Jim approached him and said, "That's a great piece of work." And they became close friends. Through Jim, I met Tony about a year after that. We were both going to school down in Manhattan, and I followed his career through the years and as he matured as an artist. Right around the time of the surge where we peaked at Mass General as far as inpatient and ICU bed capacity, I saw a photo of two residents posing as Rosie the Riveter. And then a couple more came about. I saw the photos sort of as a whimsical play on Rosie. In fact, in the middle of all of this crisis, the residents were taking a break to have a little bit of fun too. And what was striking to me was that as the world around them collapsed and they were working hours at end, they still found the time to boost themselves up. I wrote Tony an email about a day after that and asked him if he would think about doing a little sketch of the residents that were posing. And from there, he asked for photos, and as you'll see, captures really the whole idea of what was going on as far as camaraderie as a thank you.
I want it to be a good memory for them. I want it to resonate with them that these are tough times, and what they did to come together as a family, to help the community. I hope that this small piece, this small contribution has a lasting memory with them. And I hope it's good, you know, but it's a struggle. I'm assuming, you know, looking at all the photos, you know, it's all in the eyes, you know, it says so much. And I hope it resonates with them in the future, that when they come back, you know, 10 years from now, or they bring their families here, and they say, this is a part of me, you know, and that's how I hope they see this piece.
I think it's a great message, it's a great attitude. I think you look at it and see inspiration, and I love that it has the faces of so many people who worked so hard and sort of sums it all up together. It's really special. I think that we're all very lucky to be a part of it and to have had him to create this for us. It's fantastic.
I love the idea that, you know, how this painting all has evolved. What I liked about working on this project is, you know, we were trapped at home, you know, like everyone else. We had to stay quarantined. And you have to keep yourself busy a lot of the times, you know, and try not to think about it and stay safe. So when this project came across, you know, when Peter emailed me and I saw these photos, it just resonated with me. And I drove around all day and kept thinking about this project. What could I do with this? And the more I thought about it, the bigger the painting got. And then as I created this painting, you know, changing the words from "we can do it" to "we can do it together," to me was a real powerful message, you know, because that's what it's about, doing it together, how everyone came together. Well, I started researching the nurses and the doctors from the past. I just couldn't believe the ether dome and the history the hospital has. And when I found these vintage photos, I said, what a compliment it would be to have the photos on the side complement the painting and it ties it all in together. You have the past history with today's young surgical residents coming into the world during an incredible crisis. I mean, what a challenge.
It's such a fitting memorial to the work that's gone on here and the people that have worked so hard. And you've captured it so brilliantly. And we are going to be very proud to display this in the white London lobby, right in the display case at the front of the hospital, so everyone can see it.
That's great. I mean, it means so much to me to have a little bit of New York in Boston.